In spirit. Do you know this one? Do you know the scripture? When the unclean spirit, what happens? Goes out of a man.
He walketh through dry places.
He walketh through dry places, seeketh rest, findeth none. Then he saith, I will return into my house from whence I came out. And when he's come, he findeth it is empty and swept and garnished.
That's right.
You see, when we talk about this scripture, everybody thinks it's talking about deliverance.
Let's go.
Every preacher says this means demons, you cast them out, they go out, then they come back.
Teach us, sir.
Let's go.
Far from the truth.
Okay.
Because this scripture does not, you see, the scripture is not a private interpretation
Yes,
or localized interpretation, or you just think of it in your head and just say, yeah, we're going to talk about this. Let's look at verse number 38, because to understand the text, you got to understand the pretext of the text so that you can get the context of the text.
Come on.
Are you getting what I'm talking about? Here he says in verse number 38, then certain scribes and of Pharisees answered, saying, Master, we would see a sign from thee. And he answered unto them and said, an evil and adulterous generation. That means he's talking to a generation.
Oh, come on.
He's not talking to a person. No. He says, so I'm talking to a person, to a generation that seeks a sign. You're not getting me. You're not getting me. So he's saying we are that generation that seeks a sign.
That's right.
I wish I had people here, but I just have a few of you. Are you getting this?
Yeah. Ready.
And I understand some are still joining because they thought we were going to start at 7:20. It normally happens. It normally happens. We were waiting here, 6:30 we were waiting. Are you getting this now?
Yes, sir.
Now it says, after a sign, seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. Notice what he's talking about.
Come on.
Before he talks about demons coming out, he says there's going to be a sign of Jonah that you're going to experience. And this sign is given to a generation. Hear this. Please stay with me. For as Jonas was 3 days and 3 nights in the whale's belly, so shall the Son of Man be 3 days and 3 nights in the what?
In the heart of the earth.
He's not talking about himself. Yet this, when you keep going, that's where you find the demons coming out and going and looking for more that are more powerful than it is. That means it's not talking about deliverance right now. Let's keep doing. Let's keep going.
Bring it on.
Are you still here?
Yes, sir.
Are you still here?
Yes, sir.
Then men of Nineveh shall rise in judgment with this generation and shall condemn it. Why? Why are they going to condemn it? Because they repented at the preaching of Jonas. Behold, a greater than Jonah is here. Says when my message is being preached, the generation that shall hear about my message, us,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
they shall be condemned by the people that were there during the preaching of Jonah. So he's not talking about little Jonah, little Sizzler standing there and rolling on the floor and foaming and saying, out demon, and the demon goes out. He's not talking about it. Then immediately said, a greater than what?
Jonah is here.
Jonah is here. The queen of the south shall rise up in the judgment with this generation and shall condemn it, for she came from uttermost parts of the earth to hear the wisdom of Solomon. And behold, a greater than Solomon is here. He's talking about himself. He's saying now a greater than Solomon is here. But you generation, you are looking for a sign. But I am the sign. Do you get what I'm talking about? Then 43 he says, if nalakoma, when a unclean spirit, it has nothing to do with deliverance. I know you didn't hear me. I know some people read the context and you realize it. Now when an unclean spirit has gone out of a man, he walketh through dry places, seeketh rest, and findeth none. Then he said, I will return into my house from whence I came out. And when he's come, he findeth it empty and swept and garnished. Hear this. Then goeth he and taketh with him 7 other spirits, more wicked than himself. And they enter and dwell there. And the last state of the man is worse than the first. Even so, now that's a prophecy. Even what? Even so, shall what? Shall Sizzler? Shall little Sizzler?
No.
Shall what?
Shall it be also
Unto this generation.
generation?
So the going out of demons is to a generation.
Oh.
It's not to a brother or sister in church getting deliverance.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
He's talking about a demon that has gone away, but now is coming back with 7 more that is more powerful than it is.
Okay.
And I'm not here to talk too much. And I want to tell you that in almost every religion, they have 8 gods.
Right. Okay.
Most of them are 8. Then other ones are just substrate of the same gods. I tell you now. You can search what I'm talking about. And you realize. So Jesus was literally saying there is a return of ancient gods.
Like now.
I know you're not getting me, and I'm about to finish. I'm about to finish. I told you I'm going to do 1 hour, you know. The spirit of prophetess is on me now. Yeah, I'm going to do this. So I'm going to manage 1 hour. So understand, he says there is a return of the ancient gods. Return of the gods that used to be there. They found that the generation 6 a sign. So it went out in old generations. Now it's coming back stronger now. With 7 other demons. Now, if you look in the Old Testament, you will never find a word called demon. It says evil spirits.
That's right. Oh,
Now, you didn't get it. And Paul calls them demoniacs. And Jesus calls them unclean spirit. So when you see gods in the Old Testament like Dagon, you are hearing demons. So you are hearing main demons are coming. These ones are the ones that are here for a generation that likes signs. Demonstration of power. Now, yeah, you're not getting me at all. I knew you were not getting this.
come on.
So out of this, I'm just touching one called the teraphim.
Oh,
Okay.
I haven't touched all of them. I'm just touching one called the teraphim. Now, I know you're not getting me. So